I'm Ash.
And I'm Shell.
And we are
Veganish. 3 girls on a vegan journey.
Most times vegan.
Sometimes ish. Okay.
Yeah.
What we doing today? Shell.
What's going on?
So today we're talking about tofu. Okay. So I know you ladies haven't really used tofu.
Never.
I've used it, but not very, very often.
Right.
So there are so many different recipes out there to use tofu. So I just wanted to kind of talk about what I know.
Yes.
About tofu. I'm definitely not the guru, but we can implement these in our meals to give us more variety. So yeah, let's get in it. So today we're gonna do a tofu stir fry.
Yes.
Those
And
veggies.
yes,
Yum.
with vegetables. It's kind of like a chicken substitute. And then we're going to do a scramble. So, but first things first, I want to talk about tofu. So most people know about tofu, but if you don't know about tofu, this is a quick 101 lesson that I know real quick and basic. Trust me, I'm not going into too much detail. But there's different types of tofu that you can find in the store. So there is a silken tofu.
Ooh.
There's a medium tofu. There's extra firm, and then there's a super extra firm.
Wow.
And so
Super extra firm.
yeah. So the difference is the density of the tofu. Okay. So when you get your tofu, it comes pretty much in a package like this, except the super extra firm, which doesn't have any water. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut this open so you can see what it looks like. Can you have me a paper towel over there?
Yes.
So when you open this up,
Ooh,
it's
see
going to
that
have water in here. So
That water is dripping. If you can't see it.
that's why I have this bowl here.
Look at
So you
this.
want to pour this water
I'm
out
about to go swimming.
okay, before you use the tofu. And we're using extra firm. This is really the basic tofu. I need a bigger one of this.
Okay.
People usually use extra firm. I haven't really seen too many people use the silken. So as you can see, the density of it is pretty firm, but
You can
it's
squeeze it.
yeah, you can squeeze it. It's wet and it's like a mushy feel. It doesn't look appetizing. I see your face over there. I see your face over there. But yeah, it's like this moldy kind of feeling. So
Moldy?
Not moldy, like jelly,
Jelly.
okay,
Gotcha.
yeah, it kind of wiggles.
Yes.
So what you want to do, if you are a tofu person
want
that's going to, no, this is fine.
Okay.
If you're going to use tofu, they have a tofu press that you can use to press the water out. And it basically makes it, it helps with the absorption of the seasonings.
Gotcha.
And gives it a better texture to cook with. So, just talking about the silken, yeah,
I'll
move
grab
that
this
the
for
way
you,
further.
no problem.
So, normally, if you don't have a tofu press, it's like this long concoction. It has a tooth thing. You kind of like screw it down. There's different ones. You can look it up. But what I do, you can use a paper towel. If you use a paper towel, you have to use like a couple. So what I usually do is I take it out and I just go through and I press it a couple of times. If I have a towel when I'm at home, usually I'll use like a clean towel. That way you don't have to use it. But look at this, guys. Look at this, ladies. All the water that's still in here.
Wow.
So you want to get another paper towel. And if you have like a skillet, you'll fold this up like so. And you can put a skillet on top of it and you want to let it sit for about an hour. And that'll kind of like compress
So you just
it.
sit it on top of here like
Yep,
this.
you can press it just like this. Now the only downfall about it is sometimes as the water is, absorbing out, it can be lopsided. So normally, yeah, I'll just check it. So if you hold, one of you ladies hold the ones that we've already
Oh,
pressed,
yours looks nice and pressed.
you can see the difference. It's more firm,
It is more firm.
yeah.
This is something. And it's crumbling.
Yeah, so
Nice.
there's different, so with the silken one, I know people, and I just found this out, and I might try it, they use it in broths.
Oh, wow.
And in a milk, you can use it and you can blend it up and you can use it like in desserts. You can make your smoothies and add protein to it. So this is really our protein-based substitute.
Oh, and it's plant-based.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because does tofu sometimes have soy?
It is made out of soy.
Okay.
It's a soybean, yes. And so a lot of times,
Non-GMO
I've heard
soy.
a lot of different things about soy and staying away from soy, especially as being African American. So I want to do a little bit more research. If you guys know, I know it says like if you consume too much, it can contribute to cancer. I'm not sure. There's different studies going on out there. Like I said, I'm not, but we want to remember everything in moderation.
Everything.
Okay,
everything,
I'm not eating tofu every day.
Right.
Okay,
I'm not eating it every week. Okay.
Right. So you do want to just, do your research. We're just giving you different options out here. Don't always believe the hype. Do your own research, definitely.
Perfect.
But that's just a little bit of Tofu 101. So we're going to go ahead and get with the cooking, and let's get started. So let's see here. Let's start with Ash, because she's doing like a tofu scramble, and it's really simple.
Okay.
I can go through both of them. So with the tofu scramble, Ash, you want to get this is like another egg substitute. There's so many different egg substitutes out there, but if you want to use your tofu and make an egg scramble, you can definitely do that, So what you want to do is get your grapeseed oil in the pan and get that warming up. And with the tofu, once you get it warmed up, you want to go ahead and just break it up in your pan. And then you can use your fork.
Just break it apart?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Like how big? Like
it doesn't matter because you're going to mash it.
It's popping and it cracking.
Woo!
Woo!
Be very careful, okay, when you're doing this at home. Disclaimer.
Okay.
So we're going to let her go ahead and get that in there. Once you get it in there, it has water in it. That's why it's still popping.
Okay, that makes sense.
So that's the water reacting.
And water don't mix.
That's the water mixing with the oil, and that's okay. It'll do that. Just turn the heat down a little. And so once she gets that in there, she's just going to use her fork and mash that up until it looks kind of like a scramble, okay? You don't want to mash it too much. So we'll check back in with Ash.
Don't mash it too much. So just break it up.
Yeah, you'll see. It'll kind of start looking like like eggs. Yeah, just mash it.
And I'm over here just making chicken.
Yeah. So T is using the same thing. These are the extra firm tofu. She's gonna just cut these up into blocks.
Okay.
Okay. So just little squares.
Okay.
Just like you would do chicken. You can make this in your own way. There's different ways. There's no right way to cut it.
I got it.
I mean, however, some people have used it in slices. Yeah, you can dice it just like you don't want it too fine, but like how you would do a chicken stir fry, back in the day. So once you get that all together.
Oh, this is crumbling, so you got to be careful.
Yeah, that's why I said you don't want to make it too small. You want them into nice blocks.
Okay.
So we're learning this together. That's good. Yep. So maybe just cut that in half.
Oh, okay.
And that's it. That's
all right,
about
so
the size.
this is what I'm going to utilize. And then I can go ahead and season this up to my liking, right?
Yep. So with tofu, and I love tofu, whatever you season it with is what it's going to taste like. So seasoning is definitely key when you're doing your tofu.
So I'm going to add a little bit. I'm sorry.
I'm going to mash. Ashley, you so, you be so scared. Just mash it just like that. Normally at home, I have like a mashed potato masher, and you can just mash it. Yep.
So I'm adding a little bit of garlic, some parsley, some paprika. Because I want mine to taste like something. I heard tofu doesn't have a lot of taste, like you said.
You want to definitely season it up.
We season this thing up. Okay. A little bit. That was a little bit of garlic powder, Himalayan sea salt.
Right.
Some a little. If you've seen any of the videos, you know I love a little bit of adobo. So I found that up in the kitchen.
And we also know she don't measure.
You ain't lying. You ain't lying. A little bit of this and a little bit of that.
Exactly.
Yes. So we're going to do some smoked paprika. I'm going to go ahead and throw some sriracha on this joint because I like it.
Yes. You have definitely turned me on to sriracha because I knew nothing about it.
Really?
Yes, I've never used it. But
I love a little heat. It goes very well with like a sweet, which we have. Oh, y'all, this is looking good.
Yeah.
This is my first tofu experience.
You want to just let it brown. You don't want to because then it'll start looking like the.
See, I was going ham. I was ready. I was ready to scramble.
Yeah. You want to definitely let it sit on that side when you're doing the or using it as a chicken substitute. You want it to brown on one side, just as you would do chicken, and then flip it. Because if you get to messing with it or manipulating it, then you'll have a scramble such as Ashley.
Okay, good.
And see, okay. So now, Ashley. While T is getting that going,
y'all smell that?
you can start adding in your seasoning. What are you seasoning up over here?
I have some turmeric. I have some garlic powder. And some sea salt. So I'm going to start with the turmeric and garlic powder. A little sea salt.
We'll get all that turmeric in there, girl.
Oh, it didn't even come out.
I love turmeric.
Yeah, this is what's going to help give it that coloring. Turmeric really doesn't have like a really strong flavor.
Yeah,
it's
subtle.
more of a earthy kind of.
But a lot of health benefits. Check out our
turmeric.
anti-inflammatory drinks series that we did. Lots of turmeric ideas in there.
I got some nutritional yeast.
Oh, yeah.
So it's going to give it a cheesy, savory taste without the dairy. So it's vegan. And nutritional yeast has some pretty good health benefits. It's an excellent source of thiamine, riboflavin, niacin. So we got
What all that
B6,
do,
B12.
girl? What all that do?
Okay.
Good source of protein.
Yes.
And it's going to give us
Some color.
some color.
Looking like
Don't
eggs.
it look like eggs?
It does look like scrambled eggs.
So that's a good thing about that we're learning about veganizing or plant-basing our lives. So we've always been non-plant-based, right? So taking these recipes, Ash got eggs over there. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's what she has. She has eggs.
Right.
So that's something that, it's hard to duplicate when you are vegan, but she's doing it. So that just lets us know that it's conducive to our lifestyle.
And one thing too, with the eggs and when we're doing these plant-based, I know a lot of times from my family, a lot of feedback I get is like, oh my gosh, like it's boring. It's not boring
Oh my gosh,
at
it's so
all.
fun.
Like there's so many variations that you can use it with.
Yes.
And then if you think about, I think we mentioned this before, when we were eating meat, you would season it. Like,
Right.
have you ever tried cooking eggs and not putting any seasoning in the
No,
egg?
it's gonna be a bust.
It's
gonna be a buzz.
Right, so
For
seasoning
sure.
is everything.
Ooh.
You have the right type of seasoning, you can make anything taste. Well, I'm not gonna say anything, but you can
Look
make it
at
taste
this. Look at this. Can
Yeah.
you see it?
good. That looks
Oh, you think you're eating meat, yeah?
good. It smells good. Girl.
It looks like
And
chicken.
guys, it
Yeah.
does look like chicken.
Yeah.
Maybe a little
So-
fish, and it smells amazing. It smells so good.
Right, so you just want to make it golden brown to your liking. That's the thing with the extra firm.
It stands
It'll
up.
it'll give it a more crispy on the outside and more chewy on the inside.
Really?
Yeah.
I can't
so
wait.
the longer you cook it,
Whoa.
yeah,
The longer you cook it, you were gonna say.
it'll crisp on the outside.
So I see some crisp here.
Yeah. So it's like to your liking, but the good thing is like you can make it to your liking. Whereas chicken, you gotta make sure that stuff is. I don't like no red chicken, no pink. I never did. So you have to be careful
'cause
with
that
this.
will make you sick.
Yeah,
Right.
that would definitely.
Salmonella.
So you can make it to your liking. But it's
so
looking
good.
so good.
It is. So
I
I
added
got it.
some-
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, no, go ahead.
I got it in the bowl. I'm going to go ahead and do my water saute for my vegetables. If you have never done a water saute, we use oil in this already, so I really want to limit the oil that we're intaking. So I'm going to go ahead and do my vegetables with the water bath. So I'm just going to put it in here. We have some snap peas. We have some red and green peppers. We have some mushrooms. We have some green onions. All different types of seasoning. We're going to mimic the seasoning that we have here, and we're going to go for it. Back to you, Ash.
I was just going to say that I added some sausage. Yes, I added some
Ooh.
vegan sausage in there. And
Take
2
it up.
tablespoons of almond milk.
Oh, we
that
get
looks
milk?
really good. Yep.
Just like milk and eggs.
And
When
you
you
can add
guys,
some cheese in there too.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about the cheese.
when you guys were non-vegan, did you put milk and eggs? Or did you just,
It depends.
yeah.
Sometimes.
So let's be honest. I used to put milk and eggs when I was trying to stretch them. So if I had, 2 eggs and I really needed 4 eggs, it would be 2 eggs and milk.
For what kind of recipe?
No,
For a
she
scrambled egg
Oh.
for the children. I needed more eggs, so you
that is hilarious.
just stretch that thing one out.
Speaking of eggs, who used to eat egg sandwiches? Did you guys, when you were growing up, did your parents used to make you eat eggs? Oh, maybe that was just
No,
a hood thing.
egg sandwiches.
Yes.
What consisted of what?
Scrambled eggs, you throw it on 2 pieces of toast and you eat it.
Jeff eats that now. My husband.
Are you serious?
My husband eats that now. He does a fried egg. He had one this morning on some bread and some cheese.
I used to love that growing up.
Did
Just
ya?
some, yeah, I don't eat it. Wouldn't
The,
eat it now,
the
but
egg sandwich isn't, that doesn't seem too bad. I'm dropping, you see stuff spilling on stuff? Lord have mercy.
that is looking so colorful.
Smells
and
so
good.
fragrant.
Really, I cannot wait.
You guys eat stir fry at home or what?
I do. I make a lot of stir fry. The good thing with stir fry is I know you like to use a lot of fresh vegetables.
I do.
My time, I'm on the run a lot.
Yeah.
Just with my other business.
Yeah.
Traveling.
Yeah.
So I need it quick. So I get the frozen.
Yeah.
Frozen vegetables are just as good because they freeze them at its ripeness, so they hold a lot of the nutrition in
Very
it.
good to know.
So yeah, I will definitely open up that bag of stir fry and pour it on in there, and I don't have to worry about chopping anything, and I'm good to go.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, but I don't always use tofu in my stir fry.
Okay.
So I would use just like the regular vegetables. Mushrooms, I love mushrooms. That kind of give me my meat in my flavor. So what about you, Ashley?
Y'all know I don't cook that much. I do more cooking on here, and then my husband like, "You're doing all that cooking on that show. Don't be cooking at home."
She's working on it.
I am
Yeah.
working on it. I am working on
Every
it.
day. Every day.
Yeah.
And
I
I
know.
But you're
Look
learning the
at 'em.
recipes.
Pretty good. It looks like eggs though, right?
It does. She's been surprising herself
Yeah.
though. The last couple things, our guacamole recipe was snacky.
That guacamole was
Yeah.
good.
Okay.
I
We
will
had
say
some
though-
chocolate hummus.
Yes.
That was good.
That was
Ash is- She's stepping it up.
doing it. She doing it. I will say though, whenever Ash
it's
does
so
cook,
good.
when
It's
we have our
always
guests,
good.
It's always good. Like
We have never had,
sis.
seriously, we have never had anything, nor would she present us with anything that would be less than stellar.
But I would say it's kind
More
of
sriracha,
hard.
guys. Go ahead.
I know. I remember having 2 little ones at home
Oh,
and trying
Lord.
to cook, and my schedule is definitely not as busy as as yours is having 2 little ones. So is that part of your challenge, really?
It
Like that?
is. Got the winery. Got to do tastings at the winery. Shout out, shameless plug, Chateau Huff, 66 and Huff if you're in the Cleveland area. I mean the church.
Go get you some.
Yeah, so that is definitely the challenge. Working a full-time job.
Right. And
It's
then
not
you got
easy.
2 little ones that definitely keep you going.
It's
you know?
not easy.
You mentioned your occupation. What do you do again?
So I am a life insurance agent.
All
Yes,
day.
all day, all day. Yes, final expense. I love it. Helping people. I get to see a lot of different people.
Nice.
And just I love helping people. That's what I do. I love
So you're helping people with
All
their
day.
wellness
with their wellness
and with protecting their lives.
Yes,
Absolutely.
Protecting their finances.
And I come across so many people with health issues, so I definitely love sharing with them
Yes.
the different recipes and things that I've learned.
Yeah.
So helping them on both ends.
So I'm gonna use some vegan General Tso's Asian sauce.
That's gonna be good.
So we're gonna get a little sweet heat up in here.
Oh, that looks.
So
Yes.
do what you like. Do it as much as you
I'm
like.
loving her measuring over here. Like,
Okay,
she just,
I literally I added a lime
in.
because I like a little bit of acidity in my stir fries, and you'll see that even when I do like fajita, I'll add that. If I had some cilantro, I would have added that too. So definitely check that out if that's something you're into.
You remind me of grandma's cooking. Like
Why so?
my grandma's like, no, measure what? Like she's not telling you her recipes. for
I'll tell you
one.
the recipe, but I don't know how much is in
Oh my
here.
goodness,
okay?
that's so old school. They just do not be sharing those recipes.
No, they
Honey,
don't.
Like
So,
it's okay.
So sad. My grandma.
Are you selling the recipe? I'm just saying.
Like you can go take it to your grave.
My
Exactly.
grandma did. My grandma
People
did
do
my
that.
best biscuits, and she took it to her grave.
I
Like,
just don't
know.
understand.
Why? Why can't I make the biscuits, Granny?
Exactly.
I want to know the
Granny?
biscuit recipe.
Granny?
Ooh.
So T, what are we having with the stir fry?
We're gonna go ahead and have some brown rice. So it's whatever you're into as far as a grain. Today we're doing the brown rice. If you want quinoa, I love a quinoa and kale medley. You can really do it up. And stir fry is banging all the time. So I went ahead and added my tofu back in here so we can get some more of that flavor.
It looks good.
It looks amazing. These vegetables need, and that water saute was really good. Good healthy way to get our vegetables cooked quickly. You can see they're still crispy. That's very important to me. I love a crisp vegetable.
yeah.
I cannot stand.
Nice and crunchy.
Yes, I do not like a dead veggie. I mean, the broccoli should not be brown.
I burned my tongue, y'all.
This is tasty.
That was
And
really
it
good.
has
Got a
the
little
seasoning.
kick.
Yeah, that's good.
You did your thing.
Thank you, darling. Thank you. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little hot. What's about though? I'll get you. What? What?
I like sriracha better than hot sauce, though.
I'm somewhere in between. I go back and forth, but in certain
I
things.
don't use hot sauce.
I like a sweet. Baby, let me tell you. We go to her house. The hot sauce will be brown. Literally, Frank's Red Hot.
Let me tell you.
It's brown.
I only buy hot sauce for him because they always talk about me. Like, yeah.
That's good.
Now we don't even have a need. That was when we did chicken.
Right.
Now,
Yes.
I guess we don't need hot sauce anymore.
This is really
This was a good one.
I'm still eating. All right.
The veggies are good.
So delicious.
So, guys, definitely let us know what you think. Have
Yes.
you tried? What are some different ways that you use tofu? There's plenty of different ways to use it.
Yes.
So, give us some ideas. Give us some
Exactly.
ideas, some feedback. What recipes using tofu do you want us to
Try.
Yeah.
We
would
definitely
love
want
to.
to try.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Because
So
we're
let us
all
know.
learning together. We're taking this journey together.
We are.
Absolutely.
It's all about the adventure of it. We love it. We want to make veganism fun. We want to make it healthy.
Yes.
We want to make it sustainable. Okay?
Yes, this is so good.
Did I get it?
Yes, you're good.
Okay.
Got a little something on her lip, you know?
Well, that is it for this episode.
All right.
Thanks for tuning in today. Make sure you subscribe to our channel.
Please.
Tell your
subscribe.
friends and family about this.
Definitely.
We changing the narrative on eating.
Absolutely.
Look how fun it was.
So much
It
fun.
didn't take long.
Not at
So
all.
like, share, subscribe.
Yes.
Follow us on Instagram
Follow.
at Veganish Girls. Hit us up on Facebook. Just search Veganish. You'll find our little community.
Yeah.
Where we there, people sharing recipes.
Oh my goodness. They're doing it on
Yeah.
Store trips.
Facebook. They
Definitely.
are.
I
They
love
are. They're
our
telling
Facebook
us what's in the
community.
streets. I love
Yeah.
them. The V fam is going. That's what I named them.
Yes, the V fam. Be a part of the V fam.
Yes.
We want to thank Central Kitchen as always for
Always.
letting us cook in this beautiful kitchen. Like them on Instagram at Edible Cleveland.
Yes.
And that's it for today. Till
Until
next
next
time.